ever wonder what kind of music students at Walton listen to?
Yeah, it really keeps me up at night. I just can't stop thinking about what kind of music students at Walton listen to.
Good
Thing,
we
did,
a
study,
on.
it.
Wow, I can finally sleep now.
The whole purpose of our study was to find out the musical habits and preferences of students at Walton. In order to collect this data, we chose one random homeroom class from each grade, making about 20 individuals per grade level. We made sure this is random by conducting a multi-stage sample, including cluster random sampling and simple random sampling, by using a random number generator using our calculators and the random number table to pick the homerooms. This sampling design represented Walton High School as a whole because we included equal amounts of subjects in each grade, besides juniors because there are less juniors in Walton than the other grades. We sampled about 5 less juniors to accurately represent Walton High School. Our sample represented about 2% of our population.
To start our survey, we asked students if they like music or not. In our study, we found that 98.1% of students at Walton enjoy listening to music and that only 1.9% of students do not enjoy listening to music. This shows that music is a huge part of our culture.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that
Asked students what their favorite genre was. Our study also found out that the most liked genre
In our school was pop music, with it being 34% of all students' favorite genre. The second most preferred genre of music is rap at 26.4%, and the third most favorite genre is other at 18.9%. The only genre that did not receive any votes is jazz music. The fact that every other category received at least one vote displays a significant variety in the music preferences of Walton High School students.
Students how many songs they listen to daily. In our study, we found that a large portion of the students at Walton listen to a lot of music in a day. The average amount of songs listened to in a day was 30 songs in a day. That is almost 120 minutes of songs.
We asked students if they paid for a music program. We also found out from our study that people who bought a music subscription program were more likely to listen to more music in a day. The average number of songs listened to for people who bought a music subscription program was 35.83, while the median for people who did not buy a music subscription program was 28.66. The range of the students who pay is 94, while the range of students who don't pay is 50. This means that there is much more variation in the students who pay than the students who don't pay. This information corresponds to the other graph, which shows that 50.9% of students at Walton have bought a music subscription and that 49.1% of students have not paid for a music subscription program.
Most of our participants do not purchase music in a physical format because this choice was the tallest bar in the bar graph, which 73.6% of participants put in this answer. After this, the most common time for Walton High School students to purchase music physically would be every month. The least common answer would be buying it physically every 10 years, and this can be easily the most common because high school students have only lived for 14 to 18 years, so predicting this time frequency would be rare.
We asked students what their preferred platform of streaming music is.
According to our data, the most preferred music streaming platform in Walton High School students is Spotify, since 69.8% of participants prefer Spotify. The second most preferred is either Apple Music or YouTube, both at 9.5%. The least preferred music streaming platform are Amazon Music and QQ Music. This is because Amazon Music is fairly unknown to the public, and QQ Music is only a popular platform in China and not at Walton High School.
We asked students what music program they're in.
We found out that 47.2% of the data we surveyed replied that they were not involved in any music program at Walton, which is almost half of our collected data. The pie chart slices of the other 3 choices, chorus, band, and orchestra, were moderately equal in size, ranging from 13.2% to 20.8%.
Our group correlated how many concerts students attend and how many hours of music they listen to in a week. On average, most students in Walton High School do not attend many live concerts throughout the year. For weekly amount of music listened to, the minimum is 1.5, the Q1 is 6.5, the median is 15, the Q3 is 35, and the maximum is 84. For concerts attended to, the minimum is 0, the Q1 is 0.75, the median is 3, the Q3 is 8.5, and the maximum is 50. There are a few outliers in the graph, but this could be because of response bias. Overall, this scatterplot showed that students who listen to less music weekly attend more concerts.
We asked students which of these songs were their favorite.
The most popular response for the bar graph of the favorite song out of the given choices were Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD with 15 votes. There were 2 songs that tied for the least amount of votes, In My Feelings by Drake and No Brainer by DJ Khaled, featuring Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, and Quavo with 2 votes each. Every choice on the survey had at least 1 vote, so there was a variety of responses, but Lucid Dreams had the most votes by 6 votes, which is a large gap in comparison to the votes of the rest of the song choices.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that.
We also asked what students would most likely do after they hear a new song that they really enjoy.
The majority of Walton High School students reported that they will listen to a song over and over because 49.1% of participants chose this response. The next most popular choice is to save it to a playlist. The least most popular choice was to listen to it over and over, add it to a playlist, and then search for more songs from that artist. This is probably the least chosen because there are too many different choices in a single answer.
In conclusion, we found that the vast majority of students at Walton are very involved with music, so that it is an essential part of their lives, ranging from doing after-school programs related to music, attending concerts, and to listening to music for almost 2 hours a day. Since Walton students really enjoy music, it is fair to suggest that the Walton community to host some music events throughout the year and strongly encourage students to participate. And it is better to host these events during the break so that the students would actually have time to participate.